What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with some Destiny 2 news, and it comes in the form of this week at Bungie. So initially they speak about Guardian Games and a couple of minor changes there, and then Bungie start talking a little bit more about Season 17, especially the Crucible side of things, and so they break down the rework to the Iron Banner, and that includes disabling power levels, a whole series of reputation changes, and even game mode changes. On top of this, Bungie will be bringing Rift back to Destiny 2, plus we've got adjustments to other modes, a new Crucible map, some Eververse changes, and a few other things to talk about in the video. So as always guys, I hope you enjoy this one, and be sure to get subscribed for more Destiny content as we go towards Season 17, but otherwise let's get into it. Firstly today, a note about Guardian Games, and Bungie Help tweeted that they've updated the Guardian Games community pass scores, including top 10%, to ignore high scores achieved by repeatedly reviving Fireteam members. Everyone will still be eligible for the top 10% emblem, but inflated scores won't unfairly skew the 10% threshold. And so Bungie have done this because of course folks were getting very high scores, with some slightly cheesy tactics inside of Guardian Games. And then of course, without using those tactics, it became very difficult to actually get into that top 10%. And so those high scores are going to be ignored by that system. Somebody asked, does this mean that any high scores from last week are cancelled? And Liana Rupert said no. And so essentially cheesed scores will continue to count toward the emblem, but the inflated scores won't knock others out of being able to get that top 10%. And those previous high scores are no longer raising the limit for others. And so it's definitely a positive change right there. Be sure to give us your thoughts below. Up next though, Bungie speak about the Iron Banner in Season 17, and they say Season 17 is just over the horizon. And with the events of Season of the Risen showing Lord Saladin in a new role, it seems fitting that there will be a few changes to Iron Banner as well. And so firstly they say when you first land in the tower in Season 17, for Iron Banner you'll notice something new. And in brackets they put, oh my god, it's Brackus Forge. But upon landing you'll see players clustered up around the area where Eva Levante usually stands, but instead it'll be all smoke and fire, and guardians gather around all manner of flaming armor, and in the middle stands Lord Saladin. Power level in PvP has always been confusing to new players, and it's quite different than the normal Crucible. We want it to be open to more players, so power level is now disabled in Iron Banner, but to clarify they do say power level will still be active in Trials. So power level no longer important for Iron Banner, let us know your thoughts about that. They go on to say that we also know that Iron Banner being controlled for the last few years has grown a little bit stale, so for Season 17 we're bringing back an old favourite, Rift. And they'll talk more about it in a moment, but they say the intention is to switch out the Iron Banner mode every season. Sometimes it might be a brand new or returning mode, sometimes it might be an interesting twist on an existing one. But for earning Iron Banner rewards, they say tokens will be removed starting in Season 17, and those will be replaced by a similar ranking system to what we have on Saint 14 and Shaxx. Earn Iron Engrams while ranking up, and unlock cosmetic rewards and materials for your time playing. But it's not just the reward track that's changing. Saladin is also getting full focusing implementation, and players will be able to convert Iron Engrams into any current Iron Banner weapon or armor set that they've earned previously for a cost with in-game materials, and in future seasons we'll be looking at adding more, including legacy Iron Banner gear and cosmetics. And to break it down simply, here's how the revamped Iron Banner rep system will work. Play matches with each match earning more towards Iron Banner rep. Win matches to earn a small bonus based on your current Iron Banner rank. Wear Iron Banner armor, or just as ornaments on your own non-Iron Banner gear, and equip Iron Banner weapons to max out your gear multiplier at 200. 5 total pieces must be equipped, and that includes Iron Banner armor and Iron Banner ornaments. Complete the daily Iron Banner challenges to tack up to 100% on your challenge multiplier for the rest of the week. And then use an Iron Banner emblem for an additional 10% emblem multiplier. So through the gear that we have, we'll be able to get bonuses and multipliers right there. Those will help us rank up. And they show some images right here of modifiers on the launch screen. That includes the rules for Rift right there, so it's cool that that'll be shown in the tooltip, but also that second image showing the Iron Banner rank boost. And on top of this, there will be daily challenges for Iron Banner, so for the first 4 days of each Iron Banner week, Guardians will unlock a new daily challenge, and these challenges unlock each day whether you complete them or not. So if you log in on Friday, you can do them all in succession if you want to. Rewards will also stack reputation bonuses for the remainder of the week alongside a Pinnacle Iron Engram, and the weekly bounties that typically award Pinnacles have been deprecated appropriately to balance out this change. On top of this, we are going to get a new seal and title available for Iron Banner. They say don't expect it to be a simple or easy grab. Being an Iron Lord is no joke. It requires dedication, gumption, and some spiffy gear. Iron Lord hopefuls can expect to spend 15 to 20 hours to unlock this flare. Some of the more hardcore players can unlock this in a week if focused, but we expect most players to need a second week, maybe even a second season. Nonetheless, intrepid Iron Lords will be able to gild this title as well starting in Season 18. So that's pretty cool. Give us your thoughts below and let us know if the Iron Lord title is something you'll want to chase. But also they say that Lord Saladin will offer a brand new quest that will introduce all of these features and demonstrate how they work. You only have to run through it once per account, and with this reset we wanted everyone to get the same introduction. Bungie also say, moving forward, Saladin will only be running Iron Banner twice a season, and because Iron Banner will be more in line with annual events, we'll never see Iron Banner run during festivities, as it is right now alongside Guardian Games. So for Season 17, Iron Banner will run from Week 2 starting on May 31st, but also for Week 8 starting on July 12th. So only a couple of events there, but a lot of changes to the mode and the reputation system, so give us your thoughts down below. On top of this though, they speak about the fact that Rift is back, so teams of Guardians will attempt to take a spark from the middle of the map into the base of the enemy team and dunk it into their Rift. One dunk equals 1 point, and the first to make it to 5 points or to have the upper hand by the 10-minute mark will win. And so a spark appears in the center of the map a few seconds after a match starts or a point is scored and can be picked up by interacting with it for a couple of seconds. For the first 5 seconds after picking it up, or for a few seconds after taking damage, both teams will receive a waypoint for the spark holder. If you die when you're carrying the spark, it drops to the ground where you died. And equally, if you hold onto it for too long, it will detonate. But team resurrections are enabled in Rift, so be sure to help your teammates in the middle of a push. There are no points for kills, just for spark dunks, so playing the objective is key. And when Rift is Iron Banner, the hunt is on when your team has the spark. And they say there will be ways to extend matches past the time limit at the end of regulated time if the current spark holder could change the outcome of the match. Either the game is tied, or if the current spark holder is down 1 point, the match continues until the spark holder drops the spark or scores. There's also sudden death. If there is a tie after time is up, the game enters a 90-second overtime where 3 sparks spawn in midfield, and whoever scores first will win. But after sudden death timer is up, sparks will stop dropping on death, and any sparks on the ground are removed. So it's going to be really interesting to jump back into Rift after such a long time. Let us know if you enjoyed that in D1, or whether it's going to be a brand new mode for you. However, we are going to get a brand new PvP map for Season 17, and this is called Disjunction, a symmetrical map based on a swampy pyramid area of Savathun's throne world. And we get an image right there of what it's going to look like, so going to be really cool to finally get some new PvP real estate, and be sure to give us your thoughts down below. Couple of final changes though for Gambit reputation. They say we've noticed that the Gambit reputation gain rate has dropped behind both Crucible and Vanguard, so we're increasing the base reputation gain for a match to 75, up from 50, and we're increasing the value of each streak to 20 per streak, up from 15. So we'll earn Gambit reputation a bit easier. They're also going to balance ritual reputation streaks. And they say the activity streak now takes the sum of streak values across 4 reputations. If you complete a match that will bring the sum of these over 5, it subtracts a point from the streak every ritual besides the one you just played. But importantly, entering any non-ritual activity has no effect. So, for example, if you play 5 Crucible matches, you have an activity streak value of 5. You play a Gambit match, you now have Gambit 1 and Crucible 4. You play 2 more Gambit matches, you now have Gambit 3 and Crucible 2, and so on. Finally though, they say Grandmasters will be rejoinable in Season 17 if you get error coded out of a non-match made Nightfall. So that'll be a useful one. Then the very last thing they talk about in the TWAB at least is Eververse changes. And they say much like in Season 16, rank purchasing will be available starting in Week 3. In addition, we'll be offering a new rank package that includes 10 season ranks that you can purchase only once a season, available in the Eververse Seasons tab on the first day. There will be an option of the Season Pass plus 10 ranks for 2,000 silver, or standalone option of 10 season ranks for 1,000 silver. Whichever option you go with, the 10 ranks can only be purchased once per account each season. So extra rank purchase options right there. Once again, give us your thoughts down in the comment section. Final thing to mention here, and something else that Bungie posted today, introducing the cosplay Cosmodrome. And so they say cosplay is a craft that is nothing short of impressive because of the pure love and passion that goes into every detail. The world of cosplay gives creatively passionate people a chance at becoming one with their favourite characters, and even allows them a chance to take a crack at putting their own spin on these expansive and phenomenal worlds. So we've decided to celebrate this wonderful community by challenging 9 epic cosplayers to put their spin on our very own Mothmom, Savathun. 9 cosplayers, 1 Savathun-inspired goal. The results are sure to be epic, and we'll be sharing the final shots of each Hive Goddess creation during this year's Bungie Day stream on July 7th. And in the article they have extra information about all of the folks that'll be taking part, so that'll be cool to check out. And I'll link the post down below. Also, of course, they confirm that Bungie Day stream will take place this year, so July 7th should be an interesting one. And they go on to say, be sure to stay tuned into Bungie's socials for more details on what's going on Bungie Day. So there could be some interesting stuff there, and as always, I will keep you posted. For today though guys, that is everything that we have to round up inside of the video. So as always, I hope this one has been useful, and if it has, a rating down below really does help us out on the channel. Plenty of things to discuss today, so be sure to also give us any thoughts you have down in the comments section. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the news related to Season 17, the reveals, additional info and more, then definitely get subscribed and turn on notifications so I can keep you up to date. But otherwise, I appreciate you all tuning in, and I hope you have an awesome day.